decided to complain. Kind of the same thing what is happening with Jordan Peterson right now. I'm not sure if he's gonna win or whatnot against the College of Psychologists of Ontario, but I mean it is what it is. Um, and I mean at the same time, if you're able to prove between professional practice and whatever the hell I'm doing now as fun and recreation, well, it just shows that you have some personality and that you're able to separate between the two. If you like my beliefs are not going to impact what I do as a job, right? We're all different people. It's just that people who have some people who want to have a voice heard will have their voice heard, and other people won't like that, and they're gonna go after you. Um, and if that's a piece of advice that if I could give young people is yeah, definitely a lot of people are gonna go against you for having different ideas. They'll just some of them won't even like the sound of your voice, and they're just gonna go after you. But one thing's for sure: if they really do hate you, they're gonna have to keep the same energy next to you, right? Oh shit, I'm about to die. Ah, fuck. Yo, bro, I died in such a Sigma way.
Hey guys, just to let you know that I have a Patreon.
Nice.
If you are interested in supporting me, head on over to patreon.com and subscribe for some exclusive content.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host. I believe host. We are online on Kick. Are we online on Twitch? Today is a very special day because I believe I've found what I have been looking for, and we're also live on Twitch. Excellent. Okay, so as I was saying, today is a very special day. I will be showcasing a new type of game. You'll probably are going to notice this. It is Tears of the Kingdom, and I was thinking of doing a new format. I've actually tried doing this format in one of which one was it? Oh, wait a minute, my media source is like way too loud. I think this should be okay for the media source. Can you guys hear the media source? Huh. Oh man, I wish I had my tablet with me. Because I can't leave. You know what? Let's go back. Let me just go back really quick on
This strange gloom
Twitch
keeps getting thicker.
and just see what I am working with. As you can see, there's a new emoji on the screen. Yes, I'm using memojis from my iPhone because
We've
I
been
am way
descending for
too
a
cheap
while now.
to pay
These
somebody on
tunnels are deeper
Fiverr
than I thought.
to animate a
What
model
could be
for
down
me.
here?
But whatever, it is okay because it's okay because it is what it is, and it's happening right now in real time, and you get to see somebody actually doing movements. You've probably noticed, yeah, the audio is definitely too loud. What if I do this? Too loud. What if I do this? Okay, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Let me try this. Let me try this. Oh, excellent. I can even hear like my own echo. Good. Okay. The sound is actually really good. So what you'll notice is I chose a fox character. I actually had this fox character like when was this? You know, on YouTube when you see like the ending of my videos, you see this fox character, right? So I kind of just decided to choose it. Also, I'm way too lazy to do an emoji of me, of like my own face. So you see this guy over here on the screen. I'm sorry, like right there, right there, right there. This guy, the nose, my nose is pointing at this guy right here. This logo of my character, I cannot. I have to do a memoji with him, and I'm too lazy to do that. So that's why you get the Fox character right here. Also, you've noticed I had to the cutscenes do look weird, guys. I really apologize for that in advance. Why? Because I didn't want Nintendo to actually um decide to take down my, like, just to copyright strike my stream and be like, hey, you're doing like, you're using our content, you're using our IP, you're showing a cutscene, we are gonna copyright strike you. So I didn't really want that. So I decided to pre-record the stream, number one, because my TV, all the way to connect the cable to my computer, is a bitch. Okay, it's completely a bitch to do the setup. So I would rather just connect the wire. Also, I don't have like an actual I don't have an actual microphone that gets all the way to my computer so that you can hear me perfectly as you're hearing me now. I would need to bring my computer on my table, connect the TV, which is like on my like on the little table in the living room. I don't have time to do that. However, I do have a wire, a USB wire that goes all the way from my living room to my computer desk, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm pre-recording the footage that I've been playing through, and I'll probably live stream it as you are doing right now in real time, so that at least I get to answer you guys' comments. You've seen this format before. It's not like the first time I'm doing this. A stream that I did that recently was doing that with Sonic. However, in Sonic, that was actually, like, my Sonic streams were actually pre-recorded, pre-talk through, and they were presented in a format like this. Um, why did I decide to do this? Well, it's a lot easier for me. I'm not gonna fucking live stream in front of you guys. Plus, you guys need this memoji, right? It's about damn time that I actually start showcasing who I am, what I'm doing, and just having some sort of interaction in real time also at the same time. Let me just take a sip of something. Looks like the iPhone isn't as intelligent enough to know when I'm taking a sip of something, which is interesting because you kind of just end up upgrading at the same time. So yeah, this is why the cutscenes look weird, because I was like, I don't want Nintendo to copyright strike me because I am showing cutscenes, I'm showing their IPs, and the cutscene is something that I find that they've worked really hard on, and to just like appropriate myself their cutscenes on my stream is kind of wrong. However, this is my own interpretation of gameplay, so I think it falls under fair use. What else? What else? Hopefully we get some people talking on the stream. Hopefully we get some interesting things on this stream. Um, I wish I had like my tablet or something at the same time. Let me just put. Oh, as you can see, look, this is a cutscene right here. I tried picking the best screenshots that I could find from these cutscenes. I tried putting them together to make something that is actually viable, something that is actually good to look at, so that you guys could enjoy. And I decided to do them black and white because why not? It also showcases. Sorry, I put my glasses now. Hopefully the Memoji realizes that I have glasses. I wish that it would, like, in real time update. This is one thing about iPhones that I think should probably update their stuff. It would be actually to have real time updates. So, for example, right now I've just put my glasses, but you don't see it on the Memoji, which is okay. It's like whatever, whatever. It is what it is. And the reason why I put my glasses is because I want to go on I also have to stay at a good distance that the camera on the Memoji doesn't think I'm fucking around, so that it doesn't do like, it doesn't go back into like a standby mode where it just stands by. However, I do want to go on Google because I am not just gonna like start commenting on the stream, uh, and be like, oh shit, like what I'm doing this. No, I want to make this more like political and stuff like that. So what I decided to do today is we're gonna go on TikTok, and there's these like oh shit, my desktop audio is on. What I'm gonna do is I will go on TikTok, and there's a channel, right? There's this guy on TikTok that has a channel that talks about like feminist toxicity, right? Um, feminist toxicity, so and also toxic, well, toxic feminism or toxic masculinity, whatever. It is what it is. Why? Because I want to start a DJ career. Do you guys remember in GTA there's that DJ whatnot, who says like some of the most stupidest shit ever. So for example, um she talks about at some point she talks about cockroaches, right? Just to give you an example, she's like, whoever named bed bugs named them bed bugs. Makes sense, right? Because they're bugs who are on a bed. They're bed bugs. If so, that makes sense. But then, who the fuck named cockroaches? Later, give me tonight. I feel it. No, I'm gonna get copyright strike for that. Just because I hummed it, just because it was in my own voice, and just because it's something owned by a super huge um, music industry. Give me a second. I need to take a sip of my secret juice. Every time. And what is the secret juice I'm drinking that you are or maybe are asking? It's for me to know and for you guys to find out. You can actually, if you want to know what the secret juice is all about, go on Twitter right now, tag Paulo Costa, my guy. What is secret juice? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not Prime. It is. It has nothing to do with Prime. I do not endorse Prime. I do not like Prime. I've never drank Prime in my life, and fuck those guys, to be honest, who made Prime, right? um these guys, those guys are not even like on my level right now. Yeah, these guys are probably gonna say, yeah, but you're fucking doing some furry type, but you're on some furry type aw shit right now, right? You're like skibbity cringing with fucking Apple um furry shit right on fucking Twitch. Yeah, well, nobody has your budget in order to start fucking live streaming like you guys, right? I am on a budget. So fuck you guys, right? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, by the way, this part where the next cutscene that you guys are gonna see, I know it's gonna be like image by image, but what I wanted to say, what I actually wanted to say was I literally feel like they pulled a Studio Ghibli type of shit on this video game. Why? You're gonna see why. So in a few seconds. Um so eventually these guys like our two detectives, and I'm gonna go back on why I named the detectives, but anyways, these two detectives, right, at the beginning of the game, find the Demon King Ganondorf and whatnot. And the Demon King becomes alive, does some magic type of shit, does some witchcraft, some 19 so I'm sorry, some 1600 1700 witchcraft, and then ends up, look, see the, like all of this stuff coming out of the Demon King. It pulls Link's arm, and if you remember, guys, from Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke, the guy also gets affected like this. His arm gets affected by like the poison or whatnot, right? And our boy Link kind of happens the same thing. His arm gets affected by like this darkness and poison and whatever the hell it is. So what I'm trying to say is that these guys at Nintendo decided to pull a Studio Ghibli, Princess Mononoke. Um, if you guys are too young to know what Princess Mononoke is, I highly recommend watching. It's probably one of my favorite studio out of the bunch. It is probably my number one Studio Ghibli film. Um, because as a person, I'm just really pretty much into feudal stuff. I'm not really into like post apocalyptic, like postmodern stuff, or like post cutesy stuff, or like uh post post whatever the fuck it is. Um Post Ghost, but let's say that post Ghostbusters. And what I'm saying post Ghostbusters, I'm talking about that movie where there's the fucking cat that's like on lights. I don't remember what it's called. Kiki's Delivery Service. That's also some Ghostbusters type of shit that I'm not on. So it is what it is. Um, and so yeah, I just kind of feel like they just copied studio not copied, but they took inspiration from it, and I find it that's kind of cool as uh they did end up pulling like the trope where the hero loses their all their powers and whatnot, but it is what it is, as long as like it's a good, interesting, and also uh good beginning for the story. um and it's a very long cutscene. As you guys can see, we're like 13 minutes into the gameplay, and already it has like caught my attention. Why is there grain on the video? Good question. Because I just felt special, like if I'm doing black and white type of stuff, why not add grain and make it like old timey and whatnot? Um, so yeah, back to TikTok. That's where I was. What happens if I type toxic masculinity? Let's start with that. Let's start with some toxic masculinity. And why am I doing this, you guys may ask? Because I'm doing it for the views. I need views, guys. And what better way to do it? Oh shit, the cat's on the fucking desk. The cat is on my desk. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't cutscene this because I just thought it looked cool. Um, I mean, it is what it is. Uh, where's the guy that keeps mewing and walking down? Toxic feminism. Let's try that. Let's try the guy that. There's a guy on TikTok on my feed who walks down the street and then has like quotes on him, and that's what I want to quote you guys. I just want to. Oh yeah, I found him. I found him. Oh shit, I found him, guys. So let me just give you an example of what's written. So feminism is really simple. If a woman gets her way, she's empowered. If she doesn't get her way, she's oppressed, meaning that a woman's success is her own, while her failures are always someone else's fault. Huh? Lady, bring me tonight. I my freedom a la playa. Cause my head. Oh shit, there's another one, but my cat is like blocking the way. My cat is like literally blocking my video. Control your lust, and you'll understand how boring 90% of women are. That's a deep quote that I don't know how to expand on. I have no idea how to expand on that. Why am I doing this? Like I said, I'm doing it for the views. I need some young blood on my. Hey, I'm sorry, my cat is like literally fucking around in front of the screen, and he wants to get on the laptop. I'm sorry, I have to get him out of there because this guy's doing some crazy type of stuff. So yeah, why am I doing this? Because I need some young blood, right? And who is the young blood? It's the young generation. Why? Because the young generation likes to get motivated by toxicity. It's called toxic motivation. And what does that mean? So, for example, if I put a video to a young man, let's say 18-year-old, okay, just got out of high school, or he's still in high school, right? And he wants to know how to make money, okay? Get this. Put a Grant Cardone video in front of him. Put some David Goggins in front of him, and you've got a Gen Alpha iPad kid right there. Take a millennial, take a Gen X, take a fucking. Oh, I'm sorry, no, not Gen X, but and millennials are probably in their 30s right now. I'm the one to talk. No, take like a Gen Z, take like Gen Z, take a Gen Alpha, and put them in front of like David Goggins, Grant Cardone, Mike Menser. Put him in front of people like that, and bro, you just got yourself an iPad kid. You just got yourself an iPad kid, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, how do I make money? How do I? I'll tell you how to fucking make money by listening to my quotes." And for example, bro, don't listen. Don't listen to your sister. Don't listen to your girlfriend. Don't even listen to like your group of girls that you have friends. Because, bro, trying to win a woman is so corny. Like, if you weren't the man of her dreams within 0.2 seconds of meeting you, it's over, buddy. Just move on. Be a man, do the right thing, and keep fucking pushing, my guy. You are the like get this. If you know Dragon Ball, you know the character of Vegeta, right? Vegeta is the prince of all Saiyans, and he stands by that. He worked on himself all his life before getting somebody like Bulma. Okay? And who did Bulma? And this quote definitely applies to somebody like Vegeta. Why? Because Bulma liked him in 0.2 seconds, bro. He was alpha enough to get Bulma. And Bulma was already going out with Yamcha at the time. Bro, this quote, like, don't be Yamcha, man. Just don't be Yamcha. In 0.2 seconds, you know what happened? Yamcha died by explosion to the Cybermen. Don't be Yamcha. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Don't be Yamcha. What else? What else has he got from as quotes? Average males who cannot fix up those lines. I'm 6'1". Okay. I get what you're saying. Let's get another one. When you're single, no one hits you up, but the minute you get into a relationship, now all the hoes want you. Actually, that's not true. I've been in a significant other relationship for about 2 to 3 years. Nobody wants me. I'm still as ugly as fuck. Everybody just wonders how I have a significant other in my life. Um, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, you just keep moving. If I have to die alone, I'll have to die alone. But one thing is for sure, my guys, don't end up dying like Yamcha. Okay? End up dying like Jiraiya. Who doesn't want to end up dying like Jiraiya, right? Jiraiya is such a G, okay? Um in all of his they should instead of you know what guys, you know what, all of the betas out there are going to be like, yo, make a movie about Itachi's life. No, you know what I want to see? I want to see something about Jiraiya. You know, make a movie about Jiraiya, bro. That guy is the top G. And I don't care whatever those Itachi fans says, Jiraiya tops Itachi. Any day of the week. You want to know why? Yo, bro, since the beginning of Naruto, the episode where they're in the hotel and Naruto gets caught and ends up being saved, quote unquote, by Sasuke. You have Jiraiya just popping out of nowhere and ends up saving Naruto. So you got it over there. You know those are the first encounters where you're like, oh shit, Jiraiya fucked over Itachi's Sharingan. But Itachi's smart though. Itachi's smart though. I don't think he's gonna want to pick a fight that he can't win. And I feel like Itachi is more or less of a pacifist, even though he did what he had to do for for his clan, like a complete serial murder killer, right? What else does this guy have? Control. Oh, okay. Well, it's the same quote that repeats itself. Okay. Oh, saw my ex fighting five bitches, so I jumped in. Bitch couldn't take all. Man, this guy is savage. This guy is savage, and I bet he got. I bet he got the other five at the end of the night as well. Hot diggity damn. Ah man, if I was a Hawk Tua, I could hawk a Hawk Tua out of 10 baddie. Um, the lights are on, but nobody's home is such a brutal way to say somebody. Oh damn. Low key, guys, low key, you want to know something? This quote applies to me. Why? Because I have been streaming for the past 3 to 4 years. Actually, I started this channel. I started my YouTube. I started with YouTube first. And here's a history of me. I started with YouTube first back in 2020. I then moved on to Twitch when Valorant also started. It also started in 2020, which was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely amazing when I first started streaming Valorant. Um, what else? And then it just kind of moved on to the TikTok. TikTok has mostly been monopolized by Monster Hunters, or also now I'm trying to get my book over. I'm trying to get that over. Um, but you guys saw it's also available online for free. For some reason, it is posted on GitHub. Download the GitHub, download the repository, and you got yourself a free respiratory book. Whoever does that and puts it on LibGen is a top G. I don't care who you are a top G, my guy. You're a top G. Let me take another sip of my secret juice, guys. Give me a second. That was actually really good. What type of secret juice? Okay, I'm going to give you one of the ingredients. It's actually fruit juice, unpasteurized or pasteurized, however you use that word. See, again, the lights are on in my head, but nobody is home. Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's see what else he's got. Mature men who are 25 and older. Please drop one piece of advice to men 18 to 24. It can be about anything. Bro, I was gonna say like start investing, but then I would just sound like uh Kevin O'Leary. I would just sound like that guy. And you don't want to be Kevin O'Leary. Out of all the sharks in the tank, I was gonna say Kevin O'Leary is not the brightest tool in the shed. But he does have experience in business. I don't. I'm still yo guys, I'm still struggling being broke with like 12 followers on Twitch, 12 followers on TikTok, and like fucking the 300 more than 300 bot followers on YouTube. So don't take it from me. Okay? Don't take it from me. I am not a good role model. So yeah, how much? Oh my god, I have been talking for the past 25 minutes. Let's keep going with these quotes. I wonder if we're gonna make it by the end of the hour, and I'm just gonna like quote this guy's video all the time. Yo, bro, this guy, I swear to God, give this guy more likes. Afraid of wait, what? Afraid of no woman. Okay, so this guy's TikTok name is called Afraid of No Woman, and you can see that this guy decided to mew his face all the way. I can't do that. I am not a pro Mew maxer like this guy. And the reason for that is I have a beard, first of all. Second of all, yo bro, it doesn't even look like he's using a filter. Like immediately I stand no chance. Like this guy is the alpha. He's the alpha, he's the leader, and I'm here just like playing around with furries. Um yeah. Yeah. Every great man has some deep rooted trauma. Napoleon, Alexander, Jesus, Buddha, Genghis. If the great man went to therapy to heal his trauma, he wouldn't have achieved what he did. Being fixed, wait, what? Wait, what? What? By a psyop, stay weird. Exactly. Yo, bro, this guy is a sage. Uh, this guy's a sage. I'm telling you. I don't need no Psy to take care of my mental illness. However, there is one Psy that I who was an immediate sage here where I live. He is native to Quebec, to my home province. He is the late doctor, the psychiatrist, Doctor Mayu. That guy, amazing guy. Amazing guy. Yo, bro, the guy was just dropping facts, hurting feelings, And people were like, yo, bro, I'm going to complain to the College of Doctors of Quebec. Bro, the College of Doctors decided to take away his license because apparently he was being too offensive on social media. It's kind of like the same situation Jordan Peterson is in. However, this guy went to war with the College of Doctors, and he's like, I never received any complaints from my patients. Yeah, okay, fine. I am being offensive on social media. So whatever. If you don't want to hear the truth, then don't hear the truth. Just start channel surfing, right? If you don't want to hear bullshit from Dr. Oz, just fucking keep channel surfing, bro. Do the same thing with him. Bro actually won once. They decided to sue him again on other principles of again being super offensive, but none of his patients ever decided to complain. None of the other doctors in his entourage decided to complain. Kind of the same thing what is happening with Jordan Peterson right now. I'm not sure if he's gonna win or whatnot against the College of Psychologists of Ontario, but I mean it is what it is. Um, and I mean at the same time, if you're able to prove between professional practice and whatever the hell I'm doing now as fun and recreation, well, it just shows that you have some personality and that you're able to separate between the two. If you like my beliefs are not going to impact what I do as a job, right? We're all different people. It's just that some people who want to have a voice heard will have their voice heard, and other people won't like that, and they're gonna go after you. And if that's a piece of advice that if I could give young people is yeah, definitely a lot of people are gonna go against you for having different ideas. They'll just some of them won't even like the sound of your voice, and they're just gonna go after you. But one thing's for sure: if they really do hate you, they're gonna have to keep the same energy next to you, right? Oh shit, I'm about to die. Ah, fuck. Yo, bro, I died in such a Sigma way. I died like such a Sigma. I didn't even start ragdolling on the ground. I actually died like Whitebeard in One Piece. I died as a statue. A fucking amazing, my guys. Fucking amazing. What a Sigma. Um, let's see. Disrespect to a man is never forgotten. It's either buried deep into his heart or used as revenge, but never forgot. That is actually true. That is actually true. Um, and you want to know what the worst part is? Every form of disrespect is gonna be motivation to work on yourself. Um, and also any other form of disrespect decides whether you act or you flee. Um, but in any case, whatever happens, it does make you well. If you do get disrespected, uh, well, I guess it applies here. So if we just analyze what I just said about either fleeing or fighting, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Um, if you decide to fight it out, well then you in your head you have to ask yourself, is it really that worth it to hit the other person with a two piece and a soda combo, right? Is it worth it? Because what's the risk? What's the number one risk? I risk losing my freedom. I risk going to jail. But then again, I do, and if I risk going to jail, I do kind of get some sort of retribution in some way. But is it going to be worth it? And that's the first thing you got to ask yourself. Because if it's not, well, then you just end up fleeing, but you still got disrespected, and you just decided to take that up your ass, right? However, stemming from that second situation, you kind of just start working that out. Like, what could have gotten better? What could have went better? And that's how you kind of just like start working. Oh shit, I'm already getting attacked. That's how you start like working on yourself. But it is true that it is never forgotten. You will remember it for the rest of your life. And if you see that disrespect ever happening again, well then you know how you're gonna fucking react. All right. Um, for example, there's a lot of days at the hospital, and I remember this happening in ICU, um, where I'd have nurses calling you up. Why didn't you do your why didn't you um, come in and do your RT check? And I would just answer that nurse, hey, how many patients do you got? You just got one patient, man. Okay, you just got one patient to check on. All right, in ICU, just got one patient to check on. How many patients do I have to see? I gotta see lots of them. I gotta do lots of consultations, bro. So don't come fucking don't come fucking step on my job, and I won't come to step on yours. It's as simple as that. We are not the same, right? We are not the same. Um, what else? What else? Oh, kind of like my situation with my work. I'm not gonna stand there as part of the integrity and get paid pennies, right? And get money stolen away from me, right? With these stupid insurance policies, right? I don't care if it's even if it's still a minimum. I still have the integrity to be like, wait a minute, you guys are charging me way too much. On top of taxes, I have union fees to pay, I have collective insurance to pay, and I have my retirement fund, my public retirement fund to pay. You do realize that one of out of these three, two of them are not worth it at all. Meaning the union, and meaning the collective insurance. Why? Because the union chooses the collective insurance, and the collective insurance is negotiated by the union with the employer to be like, okay, how much are you contributing, my guy? And if the work decides, oh, I'm not contributing a lot, go fuck yourself, well then you just got yourself a slap in the face, and you're just getting money stolen away from you because the union was inadequate and incompetent enough to properly negotiate a good collective insurance agreement for you. So this is another form of disrespect that you can have. What is my decision based on that? Well, fuck these guys. I'm not gonna do there and do volunteering work. 16 hours of volunteering work, you guys. And also at the same time, I'm not a liar. I got a significant other. I am not gonna lie to myself and be like, no, I want to have individual insurance because it costs less and I'll be charged the minimum amount. No, fuck that. I have a significant other. I'm not going to lie about it. But the government is basically forcing me to lie about it because if not, I'm not going to make a livable wage on the salary that the union chooses. So, good shit, my guy. Good shit. These are just only but a few examples of of, of what it is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see what this guy's got. Strong men understand that women are to be loved and treated like children. Weak men want women to love them like their mothers, unconditionally. When they don't receive unconditional love from women, they start complaining. Wait, who? The weak men? Oh, okay, I see. So like the Reddit mods, okay? So like Magic the Gathering players, right? Like those stereotypical kind of nerds, okay? Um and I'm not the one to talk, okay? I'm just gonna admit it to myself. I have a furry emoji at the moment. And justifying it because I was too lazy to make my own emoji based on the character that you see right there with the nose that I'm pointing at. It's not justifiable. It is not justifiable at all. Um, a lot of people right now are probably wondering how the fuck are you doing speaking 36 minutes. 36 minutes, guys. It's been 36 minutes. Holy shit. Shout out to every man fixing himself daily, even after disrespect, losses, and ungrateful people. You won. Yo, bro. Facts. Facts from what we spoke about a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. Facts, my guy. Facts. Facts. More facts. Even way, way, way more facts, bro. What is this one? Um, Women will be all in your ears about climate change, yet are the ones always taking flights. Okay. Um, I mean, if you look at it from a black and white point of view, if you look at it from a black and white point of view, um, it facts, I guess. But if you're looking at it from a nuance or from a gray area point of view, um, not all people take flights, and that's because of the economy these days. Um, however, if you're speaking about Western, uh, yeah, Western, no, no, sorry, yeah, no, if you're speaking about like non-traditional women, then probably yeah. But here's where it kind of gets complicated. What's the ratio of like extremely far right left individuals who end up taking flights? As a matter of fact, uh, those far left liberals, what's the ratio of them that are poor who cannot take a flight and who are part of the rich population who do end up taking flights, right? And I mean, it does make sense. Like, why are you a climate change, like a climate activist, yet you kind of just decide? So again, and the strawman argument is basically, oh well, you to give a message, you have to go everywhere. Yeah, but you could, yo, bro, there's Zoom for that, and you're saving yourself a lot of like gas for travel and diesel as well. So like, what the fuck, bro? Um, let's go. Let's go a little bit further. Women be lying, knowing they're lying, knowing you know they're lying, and still lie. Yo, bro. Um. Oh, and I'll add on to that. Knowing they're lying and still lie, and they'll make you feel bad for lying to them, bro. There was like a few facts that I said like a good few minutes ago where just move on. You're better than that. You're more manlier than that, and you're not going to tolerate disrespect. So just move on, bro. Just move on. I am not going to sit here and act like the good guy. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the bad guy because I don't think I'm a bad guy at all. No, not at all. I think I'm doing exactly what I was put on this earth to do, and that's keep pushing, be a warrior, and die in my own accomplishments. What accomplishments have I done so far? I couldn't name any because I'm not famous like John Jones or like actually, I'm sorry, John Jones has no accomplishments at all. Uh, the guy's a wife beater. More like Chael Sonnen. Between Chael, I think Chael Sonnen should have won that fight. Yeah. What else? What else is there? Um, what else is there? Oh, Bill Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates. Uh, wait, no. What was I talking about? Oh man, I pulled a Joe Biden. I'm sorry, guys. I just Joe Biden myself. I forgot what I was talking about. I always talk about a bunch of. I always talk a bunch of crap. But that's fine because you need a little bit of talk shit in your life. You need to showcase that you're confident, that you're the one who's carrying the logs alone. Because if you show that you're confident, maybe it's going to motivate somebody else to actually put in the work, carry the logs, and make himself a better person each and every day. Who's going to carry the boat, guys? Just ask yourself that each and every single day, and you'll be fine. Who cares about being original? Yo, bro, Kakashi's not known as the copy ninja for no reason. I may be the copy code guy. I may be doing my character impression of The Rock, of John Cena, of The Miz, of every single WWE character in existence, but it doesn't matter because I am who I am. And nobody's gonna take this away from me. Not you, not her, not nobody else. You just gotta learn how to take it. Let's see what else. If she asks for a break, needs space, says she's too busy or needs to work on herself, it's code for I'm not interested in you anymore. There's also another quote of this guy at some point where he says, if she says maybe I'll think about it or I'm not ready to be in a relationship, that means it's code for saying I am not interested in you. Fuck off. Fuck off right now. And that's fine. Or if she says I just want to be friends, like why would I waste my time on you? Okay, that's just a bunch of time wasting. Um, it just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. Um, I mean, you do need somebody to talk to from time to time because we're human. Look. At the end of the day, we're humans, right? We're social animals. Okay, we need to socialize. We need to be with somebody else, right? Regardless if that's a man or a woman, you just take whoever is there in the moment present and you talk to them. And if I remember one thing out of my um, helping relation classes, so relation d'aide, or yeah, relation helping, or sorry, no, oh fuck, there was an English word for it, counseling. If I remember my counseling classes, talking about it actually helps. I'm sorry, but um, I'm curious to know, and I'm gonna start probably a debate on this, but I am a firm believer in talking about your problems. And here's where I nuance things. Here's where I kind of nuance things. There's a difference between talking about your problems and expecting something in return, and talking about your problems and not expecting something in return. Look, listen, if there's a frustrating situation, I'm probably going to see my bro or my bra and I'm going to talk to them about, like, for example, this guy at work fucking pisses me off. Fucking they're or this person at work fucking pisses me off. I don't like them. I don't like the way they talk, they look. They always seem to have an issue going on with them, and that's fine. You just spoke about your problem without expecting something in return. Like I don't expect like the person I'm talking to go up to the other person that I don't like at work and be like, "Hey, nobody fucking likes you, bro." Like I don't expect them to do that, but I at least talked about. I vented off my frustrations. However, there's also a nuance here to be made as well at the same time about there's a nuance about uh, not expecting something. It's more about always venting. Because at the end of the day, if you keep venting about other people, and not just about other people, but if you constantly keep venting, at some point you got to ask yourself, am I doing something I see a problem. Am I doing something to resolve this problem? And if I keep talking about these problems, are these uh, problems significant enough for me to take action on them? So not every problem. So for example, not every problem needs a solution, right? However, if you just only have problems in your life, if you only have 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one, well then are these problems significant enough for you to keep bitching about them and taking no action? No, you got to take action on these problems, you know. So that's when it becomes a problem, when you keep venting and you still feel mad, but the reason you feel mad is because you're not frustrated because you're venting, because you haven't vented enough. No, it's because these problems frustrate you so much that you need to take action on them, right? And you don't know how, right? So at the same time, in your counseling, you're probably looking for tips and tricks on how to take care of these problems. Like for example, I'm broke, right? Um, to me, I could go to a financial, I could go to the bank next thing in the morning and be like, how do I make, how, where, like I'm broke. I want to make money. What can I do? And either the guy in front of me is be like, yo, bro, get a job. Number two, do you got money? Invest, bro. My banker's gonna tell me invest your money. So see, he's exchanging in that communication process. The other person is exchanging with me and giving me tips and tricks. However, if I just keep going to that same person and be like, yo, bro, I'm tired of being broke. I'm being depressed because I'm broke. And it's like, yo, bro, I already told you what you need to do. You gotta put in the work and start taking care of yourself and start investing money or get a job or just accept the fact that you're broke and be homeless. That's how it is. And that's how communication works in life. All of that to say, at the end of the day, my point being is yes, talking about it works because men have different ways of venting off their frustration. They can internalize it, and they're very good at that. They are very, very good at that. If there is a man who loses their significant other, if there's a man who loses their mother, um, they're very good at internalizing the pain. But one thing is for sure, the next thing you know, that pain is going to show up at some point or another if you do not talk about it. So, for example, I lost, my father had passed away when I was 21. I had internalized it. However, I had a close group of friends at that time who ended up buying me beer. They ended up buying, like, being there for me on those days and be like, hey, you lost your father. We don't want you to be alone. Here is a pack of like 24 beers we're going to drink together, and um, we're just here for you. And I'm still grateful to those guys to this very day. To this day. To this day. To this day, I'm grateful for them. But could I have internalized it for years? It worked. Because I never actually spoke I never spoke openly about having my father passed away. I would bring it up here and there, and when I would always speak about my father, I would always speak in the past, as if when my father, I remember when my father used to do this, or my father he used to do this. I remember when phrasing it as if he wasn't here. And I think with people, they kind of understood. They did understand that my father had passed away. So the way that I was phrasing my sentences, um, and so and I remember I had a buddy of mine from school, and he's like, I'm sorry to hear that. Because he ended up asking the stupid question. Like, I wouldn't say it was a stupid question. It's a fair enough question. He's like, "Where's your father now?" And like, he passed away. And he's like, "Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that." And it's fine because it's been more than 5 years that he had passed away. So my mourning had stopped. If I could put it that way. My mourning was efficient. Let's put it that way. Um, and I remember playing God of War recently. Speaking about that, um, Kratos, man, there's a there's a a philosophy quote in there. At some point, his son Loki, um, I think he decides to scold his dad because he's not mourning the same way. Hey, sorry, that's my cat. He's playing with my Apple Watch charger. Hey, stop that. Can you get away from here? Get away from here. I'm gonna push you down the desk. Hey, get. Okay, okay, now nice. Okay, he got down the desk. So so coming back to Kratos from God of War. Um, Kratos. Yeah, his son scolds him for not mourning the way his son wanted him to mourn. So like being sad and stuff. And Kratos drops one of the biggest bombs to him, and he's like, "Do not confuse. Hey, stop playing with the Apple Watch charger." And he drops one of the biggest quotes on him, and he's like, "Do not confuse my silence with the fact that I'm not mourning internally." He says something like that. He doesn't say specifically the same thing as I said, but he says something in the same meaning. And it's like, oh shit. At that moment, he's like, "We are not the same. You and me, boy, we're not the same." And it's kind of the same thing for me. You know, I can openly talk about it, but what happened if I didn't talk about it at that time and I internalized it? Would I have been able to talk about it today? Let's imagine that today I'm dropping you this on stream, and it's the first time I'm dropping this on stream. Um, the I think one of the it could possibly be that one of the traumatic responses, because I wasn't able to externalize this this sort of sad passage. I could have probably dropped in tears right now and be like, "Oh shit, my friend is dead. I haven't been able to mourn uh, these X number of years, and I'm doing it now." So you know, kind of like that. Um, and it is what it is. But the fact that I managed to talk about it and give me a second. I think I'll have to cough a little bit because I've been speaking for about an hour. Okay, we're back online. I have to take some secret juice, guys. Give me a moment. Yeah, my throat, when you speak like an hour like this, it really starts to get to you. And I think my throat was dry and I coughed and whatever. So, going back to the communication process, going back to like speaking about your emotions and whatnot, it's good. And you got to know when to do it right. You got to know when to speak it right. Because whatever you tell me, and whatever toxic masculinity fact you bring in front of me right now, I am still a firm believer that talking about your problems does help. However, if you're alone, so if I bring up the same example as Kratos, Kratos has been alone all of his life. Well, alone. I mean, you play the video game as him, you realize how he's alone, right? Um, you you do end up seeing more character development in the PlayStation 4 game and the like the newer ones, right? You do end up seeing more character development out of him. But still, uh, you're not going to see Kratos talk about his problems. Why? Because he is so good at internalizing it that he knows how to discern between focus and between emotions. And I think he took like here's where I'll acknowledge the toxic masculinity people who are going to be like, yeah, well, Kratos, he's not going to talk about his problem because he's a man. Well, then that's how he managed to deal with it. But he used strategies in order for him to make it work. All right. So what am I talking about? Okay, well, he lost. If you remember correctly, he lost his daughter. He lost his wife. Who killed his wife? Zeus, I think, had something to do with it, but whatever. Okay, whatever. So Zeus has had something to do with him. Fine. Um, he could have stand there and mourned, but he got angry and he did something about it. That's how he managed to externalize it. And his focus in order to not feel bad, because that's what happens when you internalize things, but you don't have enough strategies uh, to talk about it. And one of the other strategies, if you don't have anybody, is to do an internal monologue. And I think that's one of the strategies Kratos used in order, as I would say, to keep focus, because he knows at the end of the day, he knew the person who disrespected him and he know what he had to do against that person who disrespected him. So he always kept focus, right? So um, that's a little bit of what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to get to with this whole ordeal. If you take Loki, if you take his son, if you take Kratos' son, for example, he's more on the emotional side, and you kind of see it as well in the game. I haven't played the second game at all, but I did finish the first game. Very anticlimactic ending. Again, could probably have been an update, but his son is way more emotional. He has way more sensibility to the things around him, and I think we can all relate to that. I think that as a man, you have these two parts where you have the manly man, the typical stereotypical toxic masculinity and whatnot that you want to impose on people and be like, that's how real man is. But you also have the character growth that comes with it. Now, I'm pretty sure Kratos had character growth since he was a kid all the way to as to being an adult, right? He went through some tough shit, just as his kid is going through some tough shit right now, right? It's just the way and strategies that each and every man finds in order to be able to cope with these factors, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Guys, I see the time is running. I still have 1 minute left. I thank God. Well, I would say thank God, but thank myself that I kind of resumed everything. Very interesting subjects that we managed to talk about tonight. There's still a minute left on the stream. I'm just gonna say, guys, thank you so much. If you are watching the stream, if you have been part of the stream, if you are going to support me in the future, hit the like, subscribe, and share button, guys. It would really help me a lot. I know we have one viewer right now. Before the counter on the view count was 0. Let's get as many people as we can, man, in order to have the stream going and more videos coming up. 10 more seconds left. There's gonna be a part 2 to this. I'm gonna try to finish this game with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have been your host, AJP, and I will see you folks next time. Thank you for watching.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching the whole content. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to catch it live, come on twitch.tv/MajinP. That's MAJINNP. I appreciate the support this channel has been getting, which is making it growing bigger and bigger. So please take the time to like, subscribe, and share, and all of that fun stuff. I'm always here trying to get up there, so if you want to support your boy, you know what to do. Thank you very much again for watching, and peace out.